And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, of course, we are going to be discussing what it says on the tin. Liverpool have made a massive U-turn ahead of the summer. We'll dig into the details with regards to that. We're also going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. And whilst, again, I don't think many Liverpool fans at this moment in time care about watching us on the TV at this moment in time, we still have a few games left remaining of the Premier League campaign. Our next one, of course, being up against Tottenham, and we've now found out who the referees and VAR are going to be. Yes, Paul Tierney and Jurgen Klopp will meet for what could be the last time when Liverpool host Tottenham on Sunday, with the officials now confirmed. Klopp and Tierney have shared a checkered history, not least following the 4-3 win over Tottenham at Anfield this time last year. Speaking after the game, Klopp implied bias from the referee, which earned him a substantial fine along with a 2-match ban from the FA. It wasn't until November that Tierney refereed another Liverpool fixture, the 3-0 win over Brentford, but he has since taken charge of 3 more. Sunday will bring his 5th of the season, with the 43-year-old appointed to referee for Liverpool versus Tottenham at Anfield. Tierney's assistants will be Scott Ledger and Matt Wilkes, while Tom Bramall is 4th official, and in the VAR booth is John Brooks. He will be assisted by James Mainwaring. Only 5 officials, Michael Oliver 41, Anthony Taylor 40, Craig Pawson 34, Andre Mariner 32, and Martin Atkinson 30 have refereed more Liverpool games since Klopp took charge than Tierney with 29. Throughout his career, he's only refereed Manchester City fixtures more often with 31 so far, while he's also shown Leeds players as many yellow cards as he has Liverpool with 47. With Klopp apologised for his comments on Tierney following the clash with Tottenham last season, the official has been involved in more controversy this term. He was in the VAR booth for Alexis Mac Allister's red card against Bournemouth in August, which he failed to overturn upon review, but it was chalked off after an appeal to the FA. Tierney was then criticised for disallowing a goal for Cody Gakpo against Burnley on Boxing Day, despite there being little evidence of a supposed foul from Darwin Núñez in the build-up. January saw Bournemouth forward Justin Kluivert avoid a red card for planting his studs on Luis Diaz's ankles with Tierney on VAR, while in March Nottingham Forest were incensed by his decision to hand Kelleher a drop ball before Núñez's winner. It has been a running joke since the announcement of Klopp's departure that he could finally show his true feelings to Tierney. Perhaps that could come at Anfield on Sunday. So yeah, of course, Jurgen Klopp has got his favourite referee for one of his final bouts. But again, look, another game. We don't really. I'm going to keep saying we're back to must win. There is no must wins anymore, really. To be fair, we've got Champions League football. That's all we're really getting to. And as I said, most Liverpool fans at this moment in time just want to see Jurgen Klopp off with the best possible send-off, but also see this season come to an end. Now, talking about the end of the season, guys, Liverpool are set to make a massive U-turn, and that is that they will not hold an open-top bus parade through the city centre at the end of the season, except in the unlikely event they do win the Premier League title. The prospect of a celebration that would double up as a farewell to Jurgen Klopp was raised after the Reds secured a League Cup by beating Chelsea at Wembley in February. The club had a contingency plan in place for multiple dates, depending on their potential success in the Premier League or Europa League, which were required to be ratified in advance with Liverpool City Council. However, here at LFC News, we understand that now, after the Reds were dumped out of Europe and lost the ground to both Manchester City and Arsenal, their proposed celebrations will now be shelved unless a miraculous turnaround in the title race in a massive U-turn. Some fans and supporters were suggesting that they would still hold the event anyway with the Carabao Cup and see it as a Jurgen Klopp send-off, but that has no longer going to be the case. Asked about a potential end of the season celebration earlier this year, Klopp was adamant that he did not wish to be the focus of any such event. He said that the other one part is not too cool, that it could be seen as a farewell. I don't think that makes sense. And the manager's stance, allied to the fact that the parade for winning the League Cup alone would be unusual, has altered Liverpool's plans. The club have twice had celebratory parades under Klopp, with the first coming after the 2019 Champions League win over Tottenham, and the second was held immediately after the defeat in the showpiece fixture of the same competition in 2022, but saw the Reds show off both the FA Cup and League Cup. Speaking on that occasion, Klopp said, without a shadow of a doubt, no club in this world, that they lost the Champions League final the night before, and the people who arrive here in the shape that they are, the mood they are, absolutely outstanding. This is the best club in the world. I don't care what other people think. So there you go, guys. There is going to be no open top bus parade for for it. A lot of fans were saying that it probably should have been the case. However, again, it is a bit too long ago. I think that League Cup feels ages ago now. And we'll obviously see him get a good send-off at Anfield in the last games. But yeah, I don't think an open-top bus parade there for that one. But we'll find out anyway. But that's no longer going to be the case in a huge U-turn. Now, in other news, ladies and gentlemen, with regards to our new manager, Arne Slot, he may not have the full Liverpool staff in place from day one in pre-season. Yes, Arne Slot will oversee his first pre-season as Liverpool manager this summer, but the Dutchman may do so without assistant Spike Hulshoff until late into July. The next pre-season will much be different for Liverpool, with preparations for the past 8 campaigns run by Jurgen Klopp and his staff. With Klopp departing and Slot poised to take over in the role of head coach, the summer could take a new complexion, most notably as players adjust to the Dutchman's training methods. However, Slot's assistant manager, 49-year-old compatriot Hulshoff, may be absent from the start of pre-season due to commitments at Euro 2024. A deal was brokered with Feyenoord for Hulshoff, head of performance Ruben Peters, and technical advisors Etienne Regin to follow Slot to Anfield as a new backroom forms. But Hulshoff currently couples his role at Feyenoord with a similar position with the Netherlands, the national team, where he serves as a number 2 to Ronald Koeman. He was appointed at the start of 2023 and caught the eye of Virgil van Dijk during his first training camp together. As it stands, there are no reports that his status will change ahead of the Euros, which will be held in January between June 14th and July 14th. That could mean that Slot begins life in charge of Liverpool without his closest ally, who, it should be stressed, is credited with running the majority of the training sessions, similar to Pep Lijnders under Klopp. Liverpool's first friendly of pre-season is currently scheduled for July 26th, when they will face Real Betis on the first leg of their US tour. Therefore, Hulshoff's time at the Euros would not clash with that trip to Pittsburgh, but it would undoubtedly impact crucial early preparations. At this stage, there is a chance that Liverpool refuse their incoming assistant from holding 2 jobs, meaning Hulshoff would be required to exit his role with the Netherlands. But the working theory is that Slot will make do without Hulshoff in the early weeks of pre-season before reuniting in Merseyside in mid-July. So there you go, Liverpool fans. Do let me know your thoughts on, of course, the assistant manager missing the first 4 weeks of pre-season. Let me know your thoughts on the open top bus parade. Do you think it should still go ahead despite us only winning the League Cup this season? As stated, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, guys, and make sure you do check out our clothing store, Cobbite Clothing. Link is down in the description, or as stated, go to cobbiteclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.